All right, cool. Thank you guys for kicking it with us. This is your favorite after church podcast. Let them know that your favorite after church podcast is live and talking about some good stuffs. Some good stuffs. So this is another thing Jay Everyday sent to us, and I saw this and I was like, whoa. I was like, whoa, this is crazy. All right, check it out.
Year-old Lane Luviano. She's the one that broke this case open in September when she snuck one of her sleepy stickers out of the classroom.
She kind of pulled up her little shorts and said, "Mom, look, this is my sleeping sticker." And I was like, "The what?"
When Lane's mom, Lisa, saw the sticker, she thought it was strange and asked her daughter about it.
And the teacher gives it to you, where she put it?
On my eye.
And what's it look like?
Sleeping with a moon on it.
Lane's dad says he's known something was wrong since school first started.
They never notified the parents.
So Lisa took matters into her own hands. She reached out to the other parents in Lane's class, sent them pictures of the patch to see if their kids were getting the stickers too.
I showed it to my 4-year-old, and she said, yes, that's the sleepy sticker. And if you read the ingredients on them, it has a lot of, it's just things I've never even heard of.
And they're giving them drugs to make them sleep, to keep them quiet.
Najala Abdullah tells us she'd noticed changes in her son, who told her he'd been getting the stickers too. She says he'd been crying, stopped eating, and was bringing home lunches that he hadn't touched.
You think it could be a crime? Most definitely.
Yeah.
This is 4-year-old Lane Luviano.
All right. So, according to the story, teachers are giving kids stickers. You know how they have nap time at preschool and all that stuff. They have nap time. And in order to get them to go to sleep, they put these stickers on them, which apparently have some sort of chemicals on them to help them go to sleep.
So it's like melatonin or some shit up in them or something like that?
Probably something like that.
So, Jay Everyday, what did you have any particular questions or?
No, I just wanted to get you all's thoughts about that. Like, it's like, damn, we got to watch you always should be watching the people who watch your children, teachers included. But just overall, what's your thoughts about that? Should they be sued? Do you think that the school district or the principal of the school or whatever, do you think they knew about this?
It's tough to say. In one hand, it's like you want to say yes and no at the same time, because it's like how did they not know? How could the principal or people above the teachers not know that this was happening?
Mm-hmm.
It's like that seems like something that if it's being used across the class, at least one classroom, they had to be talking about it around the principal at some point.
Yeah.
Like I'm willing to bet that when they have lunchtime or whenever the kids are asleep or whenever the teachers congregate together, they'll say those stickers saved my life, or they celebrating the fact that the kids
saved my life is crazy.
Well, saved my day. They made my day better. Instead of the kids, fighting their sleep or me having to try to coerce them into sleep, I just put this sticker on them and it's over. And they knocked out for who knows how long. So
again, teachers not doing their job.
And then
not
and then on the other end, you want
to teach.
on the other end, you want to say on the other end, you want to say no, because it's like I hope that the principal didn't know about this and they still didn't do anything about it.
Right.
I hope that these teachers were not drugging these kids and the principal just allowed it to happen.
That's what it was, drugging. You're right.
It's exactly, but that's all I got for now.
I like y'all because y'all go like the right way, and y'all go like the principal should have known about this. The teacher was wrong.
No. I'm asking, should she have known? I'm saying, do she know? Do you think she knew? Or
it depends on. It depends on how many classes was doing it. Was it just this one class, or was it multiple classes? Because if it was just this one class, I can see the principal and nobody knowing about it but them. But if it was multiple classes, everybody knew.
Yeah.
So I can go that route. But the thing that came in with it to me, and I understand, we got to do the legal way and all that stuff. But bro, motherfucker need to come back to whooping people ass, bro, for real. Cause like this is crazy. Like you,
who said wasn't gonna be no ass whooping, bro? I don't remember none of us saying it wasn't gonna be no ass. We was gonna talk about it.
No,
I'm
that's
just
just the
asking
first
who knew.
Bro, the first thing that came to my mind when I seen this is, bro, who need to get they like we always say, bro, women and kids is off limits. Like niggas don't really care about what happened to dudes and all that shit. Nigga, figure that shit out. That's what happens to us men. Figure that shit out. But when it come to especially children, even motherfuckers getting to the women where you're gonna have to figure that shit out too, men and women, figure that shit out. But kids, off limits. And you sitting up here giving them melatonin mixed with probably what's the new drug that everybody going crazy me? Fentanyl. There's probably some fentanyl in there. There's probably all type of shit in them stickers.
Them kids fentanyl is crazy.
But it's probably all type of shit in them stickers.
No, you're right. Yeah.
And you giving it to my kid. Now I'm going to pick up my kid. And I'm wondering, like, damn, school must have wore you out. You've been asleep all the way home. You normally talkative. But like I say, you say did the principal probably knew? To me, if it was just one class, I think the principal probably didn't know. But if it was multiple classes, I think the principal knew. Yeah. I think the whole school knew. Because that's the time they'd probably be in there chilling, drinking their coffee and doing whatever fuck they doing with the whole school sleep.
Yeah. You see the one kid, like the first child, like he had like 7, 8 stickers on him. Like this nigga lifted up his
he thought the overdose.
Right. Every time he come in the classroom, bam, yeah, I'm a sticker. They come in the door just, you know.
She's the one that broke this case open in September when she snuck one of her sleepy stickers out of the classroom.
She kind of pulled up.
No, you know what else too? You know what? I just not thought about it too. They say she snuck one of her stickers.
So okay.
She snuck one of them out. So motherfuckers didn't know about this.
They was collecting them as they come back, you're right.
Hey, yeah, you leave, let me get that back. You can't let you go out the room for that. So motherfuckers knew what they were doing.
Yeah.
I could imagine if the teacher is trying to, cop out from dealing with the kids.
No,
if the principal asked, like, what are those stickers? Or no, if the principal saw them and let's just hypothetically say that they didn't know. If the principal saw the stickers, the principal would just think, oh, those are just stickers.
Yeah. If you ain't get close up on them and see how thick they was or what they look like, he was like, oh, you must have been good today. You got 5 stars. You got 8 stickers. You was good. Nigga about to kill a baby.
So let's see. This person says, I'm putting sleepy hands on everybody involved.
Facts. That's all.
Little man had 7 stickers on him. This is a disgrace. Where do they sell these things? Who sells these? Asking for a friend. Where can I get these? I need 100 pack.
Made in China.
I need these stickers for myself. See, now I don't say I have a different thought process on it. It's crazy to me because it's like a lot of times when we see kids that are on drugs or smoking weed or alcoholics, we don't often enough point the finger back at the parents. And the reason why I say this is because look at the people in these comments. These people talking about, we saw.
You know they ain't serious. Like, come on now.
Huh?
You know they ain't serious. You know motherfuckers troll all day. And you know with them, you're going to have a few serious comments, but you can't defer the serious ones from the ones the motherfuckers troll. You know that's what people, nigga, half of them was probably DXPH.
Different emails.
Yeah. You know.
I want to give people, I try to give people the benefit of the doubt, but I also know that a lot of people are drug addicts. Like a lot of people, I saw a picture of an alcoholic drink on Facebook and I saved it. I keep meaning to bring it up and show y'all, but it's, how like you go to Chili's or something and they'll have a margarita, but the Corona inside of the, like tipped upside down inside of the drink.
Yeah.
This one drink had like 5 different liquors in it. You built up typically you ain't even supposed to mix air quotes light and dark liquor.
Yeah.
But you got in this one drink, you have 5-6 different types of liquor. Well, how often do you drink? What kind of liver do you have to where you need all of this to make you feel satisfied? I try to give people the benefit of the doubt, but people are out here wild, bro. I've seen people give their kids cigarettes.
Really? Where you be at?
What'd you say?
I said, where you be at?
No. Asking for a friend. No, man, but this is wild though. It's wild because like this goes back to what y'all were saying with the cops. A lot of people out here just don't want to do their jobs.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't want to do their jobs, and it's sad because it's one thing to do something like this to an adult. Adult has certain levels of discernment. Adult knows when, like, okay, I don't feel right. All the kids feel is I just feel sleepy. This is taking advantage of the innocence of kids, and it's actually disgusting. Look at OG, where you hang out. He also asked, why do they have to sleep? Quiet time does not mean they have to sleep. What do you think about that? Because I've always known nap time to be a part of preschool / kindergarten.
Yeah, but even then it was maybe some warm milk and a cookie or some shit. They weren't giving you a melatonin patch. I agree though. Quiet time doesn't necessarily mean like if my kid is, especially if this is preschool, right? I'm not sure if this is all day preschool, but if my kid is at your preschool, let's say it is an all day preschool, they have for 6-7 hours. You're not gonna have my kid sleep for 4 hours.
Nigga, I paid you for
what I mean? And then he up all night when I get to the, now he back at home and I'm wondering what the fuck wrong with him? Why is he always up? He been asleep at the damn school.
And then I paid you for 8 hours. Normally, sometimes you got to pay for preschool and most of that shit and daycare and all that shit. So
definitely
I'm paying you to drug my motherfucking kid.
Got your kid in there sleep.
Now he at home all night because I can't sleep and go to work.
That's wild, man. Like that actually is as bad as I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it. There was a particular product that was in a clear plastic bottle that a particular prominent individual in Black music had 1,000 bottles of. Just saying.
Some Johnson and Johnson.
Some Johnson stickers. Well, yeah, man. What other thoughts y'all got on that, man? I think it's ridiculous. And I also, what? Actually, I was thinking about this because Ma asked the question, like, people trolling. Yes, there are some people that are trolls, 1,000%. I'm not taking that away by any means. I also think about back during quarantine, when kids were when school was virtual, and a lot of the teachers were seeing stuff that was happening inside of people's houses. People living in absolute filth, adult toys all in the background, parents walking around naked on the screen. So I would like people, a lot of parents out here smoke weed while their kids are around.
I've seen it happen, yeah, no doubt.
So Cultivate said, I wonder if the teacher has a loved one in the prison system, because this is one of the ways people try to sneak in drugs through postage stamps that are now stickers. Interesting, Cultivate. That's an interesting point. Just send your loved one that's in prison a bunch of stickers. Who knows? Unless they have like a dog that could sense that stuff. I don't know. But it's absolute filth, man. It's absolutely disgusting. There's a lot of people out here that are just generally bad people and don't want to do the basic aspects of the job. That's what irritates me. The basic aspects of your job. Like you want to go home and chill at home and then come to work, drug these people's kids and chill at work.
And gossip.
Like my kids in preschool and they still don't know the basic ABCs. That's what literally what your whole thing is for. One, I ain't gonna lie. to babysit while I'm at work, but babysit and teach while I'm at work. Then you're teaching them how to color inside the lines, like the whole yo preschool is 4 hours, bro.
Yeah, preschool, you know, unless it's an all day preschool,
I thought it was 6.
do you
Oh, you know what?
eight to 12? 8 to 12? I mean, they have all day preschools, but a lot of the preschools was like 8 to 12 or some shit. 8 to 12:30.
Let's see.
Wow.
I just typed in how long is preschool on average. It said 2.5 to 8 hours.
Yeah.
This say on average 2.5 to 8 hours. That's a big ass average, man. Like you can't
That's
just
what it
get 2
said.
numbers, bro. You can't say 7 to 8 or 6 to 8. Nigga, that's a big difference between 2 to 8, bro. Come on, man.
So they got preschool for like 3-year-olds, right? So they got K3, or you know, I don't know if that's fault, but then they got the preschool, which is you know, for 4-year-olds. So I know typically you would pay for the all day kindergarten thing, or not kindergarten, but preschool. But I think there are programs, whatever, where your kids can be in preschool all day. But I think it's a shame, you know. At the end of the day, I do think it's a shame. Because can you guys recall back to when you all were in preschool? Did you go to preschool? Did you go right into first grade? What kind of niggas was?
Nigga, what kind of children was we? We wasn't
Yeah,
niggas yet. We were children.
Oh, so you will agree that you're a nigga now? He said, yeah, all right. See, if you would have went to preschool, you wouldn't have been a nigga. See, me, I'm not no nigga. You know what I'm saying? I went to preschool. Actually, I'm gonna tell you, I went to Head Start. You know what I mean? We was all.
I went to all that.
public
I went to daycare to Head Start to preschool. Is a day? Yeah, daycare. Yeah. That's what I did. I remember my uncle coming to get me all the time too. I remember that.
But we did shit, man. We painted. You know, we sang. It was music. This is when they had music class and stuff.
We took walks around the school and shit. We walked around.
That's
the school,
what it was. You let the kids go outside and run around, and that was what's gonna make them tired.
Yeah, we had to.
Right?
We had
You
to
didn't
hold
have
on
to
to
get them with the patches.
Yeah, we
You
had to
let
hold
them
on
run
to the
around.
little. Hold on to the little rope while we walked around the
Yeah.
school and stuff. You know, you better not let go of that rope or that's your ass.
Yeah, that was the other people class. That was the slow people class. Look at them holding that rope.
you wasn't just out there walking by yourself. I'm not trying to hear that. You had to hold the rope too.
It was called standing in line, and you walk behind each other.
No, because we had to cross the street and stuff too. Because we was walking around the school and shit.
What y'all crossing the street for?
We walking around. You cross the street and all that other side. We was going across the street to the park.
Oh, so y'all was amazing.
Florida City Elementary, because it was Florida City Elementary, and then the park Florida City was across the street too as well. So we used to walk across the street to the park.
No, okay, I understand. I understand why y'all was holding the ropes.
Hey, this shit was fun.
No, for preschool, you learned a lot of things at that time. You know, just motor skills and stuff like that. So yeah,
and learn how to communicate with each other and how to say sorry and you didn't mean to do that, because you know kids don't know what the fuck they be doing half of the time.
Yeah. Space.
You on mute?
So. Can't hear you.
All right, this better?
Yeah.
All right. Cultivate said, keep updated on the story, please. I'd like to know how much time this teacher will get. Gotcha.
Yeah, I know somebody's mother gave her 5 minutes in the parking lot.
We gotta see if they were even charged.
Probably wasn't. Probably just got a teacher's license, took or some shit like that.
Right.
No, that's different though. That's different though. You drugging kids?
You know some Rick Ross shit.
Who's
Rick Ross? No, the teachers at the school.
Put he put Molly all in their stickers. They ain't even know it. He put Molly all in their stickers. They ain't even know it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Was this daycare or preschool?
Preschool.
I think it said preschool. Yeah, I think it said preschool on the thing.
All right. Thank you guys for kicking it with us. Make sure you hit the like button.